Appreciate everybody for coming in. We're gonna get started here shortly. What's good, Mama? Ooh, I can't hear you. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear music playing in the background? Cool, 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 cool. All right. Give me one moment. I'm just sending it out to everybody so I can get everybody up here. We'll get started here shortly. But I can't hear you, Quill. I cannot hear you. Appreciate everybody coming in. We'll get started here shortly. All right. I can I think I heard you.
So you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Let me go share your stuff.
Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna get started here shortly.
How was your day?
It was pretty good. Can't complain. Just trying to get some shit done. How was yours?
My day was good. I had to take my son to the doctor, but
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, he tore his ACL. He got to have surgery.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
He gonna be okay. In the meantime, take a fucking shot.
Oh yeah, I'm about to in a minute. As soon as I get this sent out. I
Okay.
think I
Well,
did.
I'm gonna take one for you.
I think I deserve it. All right, let me get this up.
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Mm-mm-mm.
I just took two. Okay.
Mm.
Do you like my hair?
Is it green?
No, it's black.
I couldn't see because the light. The light. It's nice. Ooh, that burn. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all coming in. Real.
Hey, Beyonce.
Oh, real. Best believe I'm gonna take a shot when I once I get situated in this podcast because I can't be up here drunk muttering.
Hey, I'm already 3 shots in before the pod.
Well, let me take another one then since y'all think I'm BSing. I was
Let's
looking.
go. Let's go.
I was looking for my shot glass. Right? Shit.
Yeah, yes, Beyonce. And because you want to know it, I'm gonna say it again. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. That's a big gulp.
Real. Did you get that shit? Let me know how you like it. Mm, mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm.
What you drinking? You drinking the same thing I'm drinking?
No, not tonight. I'm drinking tequila, and I am not a tequila person.
Okay, geeked up, looking for a eater. Woo.
All right.
I'm not gonna start my shit tonight, okay?
That's what we're here for. All right. All right. All right. Let me get started real quick. Appreciate everybody for coming in.
I did enlighten you, Dante. Deontay, I just told you.
Appreciate everybody for coming in. Again, it's Friday, 8 o'clock. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and Miss Quail. So I appreciate that. Welcome Wild Podcast. My name is Sean. I've been doing this for a long time, but this part of the journey I just started in March. So I definitely want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. But I appreciate everybody's support, whether they hear in spirit or they hear listening and tuned in. We definitely have conversations up here. We discuss a lot of shit. So anybody who is watching, pour you up a drink, tune in, and we're gonna get started here shortly. I just want to introduce again for those who don't know. This is Miss Quails. Quail, say hey. Tell them about yourself. What you got going on.
Hello. My name is Monk Quill, but I go by Quill So What. My podcast name is Plugged In with Quill So What. I also sell sex toys and more. You can contact me on Facebook.
That's what's up. When's your next one? Tomorrow?
Oh yeah, my next podcast is tomorrow at 6 o'clock CT time. We're talking about our healing journey and what's our destination. But if it got anything to do with me, it's gonna be raw, real, and uncut. But yeah, come through 6 p.m. CT time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So again, appreciate everybody tuning in from Facebook as well as YouTube right now. Definitely appreciate the support. So as mentioned last week and earlier this week when I put out the flyer, tonight we are talking about finding your tribe. So that's a lot to unpack or whatever. So it's not going to take us too long, but we just want to get into it. But just to start off real quick, Quail, can you give me what you feel like your definition of finding your tribe is? Louis, what's going on, bro?
People who fit your niche, people who fit you, people who enjoy your energy, love your energy. Y'all been around each other for years, 20 years. That's your tribe.
Hmm.
People you can call on when you need them. People that can call on you when they need them. People you depend on. People you can trust. People that you are around that you're comfortable around. When I say my tribe, I would probably say my sisters, my kids, my mama.
Hmm.
That is my tribe.
Hmm.
And people I just make my own damn family because it's people that's been around me for 20 plus years now. I made my own family.
Got you. Got you. Got you. So,
They're
anybody else, if they want to give their definition of what they feel like a tribe is or whatever, you can type it in the comments. But that's a good definition, Quell. So a lot of the things that I think of a tribe, just off the top of my head, coincides with what you said. But also, of course, I'm a research guy, so I like to do research just to see what everybody thinking about, and just talking to a bunch of people and getting a lot of insight on what they think. Uh, Definitely, a lot of these words come in mind: emotional safety, shared values, mutual motivation, authentic communication, that non-judgmental vibe, which is important for me, and definitely that same moral compass. So these are the people that you feel like you could be yourself around, and also y'all have the similar mindsets. Although you may not always agree, y'all mind is typically going in the same direction.
no judgment.
Absolutely, absolutely. So even if they don't agree with you with something, there's no judgment there. It's a conversation to be had, and also that doesn't deter how they feel about you as a person. So I feel like that's important, especially the older we get. Um, everybody's trying to advance in life or whatever. I can't speak for everybody else, but I can speak for myself. I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I feel like over the years I've been heading towards the right direction. And sometimes you come across people that they see your vision, and also they try to nurture your vision and help you get there via moral support or via just conversations and stuff or whatever, give you ideals. And then you have those that want to see you fail.
Yeah.
People that's on the sidelines or whatever, they always got something negative to say, that negative Nancy, or they always a Debbie Downer. So you gotta know see the difference in these people and see the people who actually talking to you like they got some sense and keeping it real with you, and also the people that are just there to see you fail. So there's a big difference in that. um I feel like there are signs when you found your tribe, as far as people that you deal with, or people who really got your back or whatever. What's one of the things that you notice, like, for people that actually are your tribe, people that you can rely on?
Say that again.
So find your tribe. There's, like, clues. There's signals that, hey, these are my people or whatever. I was just curious of what you felt like those cues were.
People who don't make me question them.
Mm,
People you don't have to second guess yourself about. It's like it's a lot of people claim to have the gift and discernment, but I am one that actually does, and I have a lot of people have seen what I said come true.
got you.
If I see it and I feel it, if one thing about me, if I feel something, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop talking about it until it's gone out of my life.
Got you.
And you have seen something recently where it's one specific person I just keep mentioning, but I'm not gonna say it right now
Right.
because you're gonna know why that person has not yet. It's like you literally have to do something the worst thing ever to me for me to be like, oh no, oh
No,
no.
I definitely get it.
I'm a
Yeah.
pretty strong person, so you kind of give people the benefit of a doubt. And let me tell you something. When I went through the shit that I went through, I tried to go see a therapist. You want to know what that motherfucker said to me?
What's that?
He said, "It's nothing wrong with you. You just give too many people the benefit of a doubt."
Mm,
He said, "You could actually be someone's mentor. I see that. I know that, and I see that too. You give too many people the benefit of a doubt once they've already kind of showed you, and you know what? Note to self: don't wait till the shit blow up in your face to let it go. Let it go when you first realize, oh, the shit getting worse by the day.
Right.
Cut that shit out there.
No, I definitely get that. I understand that from because a lot of people give off those vibes like they for you, and they definitely not. And again, eventually they end up cutting themselves off, especially if you know the clues and the signs you're looking for. I feel like that the signs that you found your tribe is like your conversation. That's conversation is everything. If it flows effortlessly, if it's like you're not trying to force a conversation to talk to people or whatever, that's definitely a sign. If you leave and you don't feel drained, because a lot of people drain you. It's a lot of people out here that you talk to on a daily basis that just drain the life out of you, and that's something that I'm trying not to do. The older that I get, the more I try to, protect my peace and everything. So when something is draining me, I have learned to just actually, try to dismiss myself and try to walk away from it because, yeah, don't nobody want to feel drained all the time. That's
Right.
definitely not the goal. Another thing, I feel like that if you found your person or whatever, it's like, how can I say this? So they hype, not only do they hype you up, but they also hold you accountable. And if you can take that or whatever, then you know that's really your people or whatever, because you have to be able to not only hype your friends up or whatever, but if you see them fucking up or whatever, hold them accountable. And that's not putting them on blast in front of a bunch of people and stuff or whatever. Sometimes you might just take you pulling them to the side, like, hey, bro, you good? Or hey, sis, you good? You fucking up? What's going on? Talk to me. So yeah, that's another sign. And a big one, which I've learned here recently, and this is one that I've actually been looking at more and more in myself to make sure I'm not doing it to anybody else, and also to make sure that people are not doing it to me, is making sure I don't have to shrink who I am just to be around somebody.
To please you,
Mm,
yes. Get your low vibrational ass the fuck out the way.
yeah.
Get the fuck
If,
on.
if I feel like I have to filter myself too much to be around somebody, because of course there's always a time and place for everything. But if I feel like that every time I come around you, I have to be on eggshells, or I gotta watch what I say around you because you might get offended or you might think I'm talking about you or anything. Those are things that I don't want to do to a person, make them feel like they have to do it to me. So I definitely don't want to have to surround myself with people I feel like I have to do that with. Again, sometimes you need a breather from situations like that because being around that constantly is draining. Nobody wants that. I know I don't. For everybody that's coming in, appreciate you. Thank you so
You
much.
know what? You know what? My life alone, if I sit down and I talk about it every day, I could possibly drain someone.
Hmm.
I don't want to talk about my life with you every fucking day. Everything
Right,
that's going on in my life, my hoes, my niggas, my whatever. I don't want to talk about that every day because you probably would get drained. So it's a lot of people that I just don't have a conversation with because I'm so honest and open. Ain't no telling what the fuck I might say.
right. So I get it. Yeah, I have always been like that. I'm not the type of person to like, pour out myself to people. So yeah, I've always been like that. As I get older, I'm still trying to learn how to, confide in people, or whatever, because I see a lot of people that move funny and stuff. And I can admit it, I have trust issues when it comes to certain things, or whatever, let certain people into my life. However, I've always been the type of person where people feel like they can rely on me and tell me stuff or, confide in me. And I'm here to tell you that I do not have it all together, but I try my best. And for my friends,
To
I go
understand.
to yeah. For my friends, I go to war behind them.
But that's
So
but that's why we all be getting along. Like that's why we all be getting along and we attach to each other because we can literally tell each other anything and then there's no judgment. That I feel comfortable telling you this. You're gonna give me your honest opinion. You're gonna tell me how you feel about it. I don't have to worry about you. Well, as far as I know, I haven't had nobody that I told in this group chat. I'm not gonna say in real life. I'm gonna say in
hmm
the group chat because some people will switch up on you because of what you got going on in your life as if it's affecting them. Nothing
hmm
that I got going on in my life should ever affect you. And I don't put people in a predicament where I feel like what I'm doing is gonna affect you. The only reason why it's affecting you is because you care too much about it. If I never ask you your personal life and who you fucking and who you talking to and we friends, I don't care enough to know your business. If you're not coming out telling me personally, I'm not asking. I'm not that nosy. I can give a fuck about what you got going on unless you want me to know. You don't have to tell me. This eye right here, wait, this eye right here, either the eyelash not where it's supposed to be, or I just keep looking cockeyed in this eye or something.
Do you have the mirror thing on your camera? when
Something
you
is
move,
on.
when you move your head to the left, does it show that you're moving your head to the left on the screen?
You see how the long part is over here?
Yeah, on your
On
right.
this screen,
Yeah,
it's over here.
girl, if you don't cut that other screen off, you confusing yourself.
But am I though? Because even over here,
So to me, looking at you, the long part is on the right. On my right, your left.
but the long part is on the left in real life.
Okay, so which screen shows that?
Neither fucking way.
So yeah, you ain't got your
Oh
camera
wait,
mirror.
wait. This side.
Okay,
This one over here.
okay. And where your camera at?
I ain't
Your
turning
camera.
my the camera right here. I ain't turning
Yeah.
my things off. Don't worry about it. I'm just play like I don't know what the fuck going on.
Okay.
This is helping me not put my glasses on today. This bigger screen.
Jesus Christ, girl, if you don't put them damn glasses on. So I feel like each friend circle and each friend group needs a particular type of friend in there, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can find all that in one friend. But it's best that if you can spread it out if possible, because you don't want to burden somebody to being like all that in a particular group or whatever. So you got the creative one, got the person that's grounded, got the adventurous one. Everybody need a little adventure sometimes or whatever. Yeah. I feel like I'm the tell it how it is friend.
We are that
Yeah.
friend.
Right. Because I'm always been straight, no chaser. You gotta have the confidant, the person you can confide in or whatever. There's friend groups out here that I don't talk to everybody the same way I talk to everybody, because I know, oh, she a good friend, but I can't tell her shit because she can't hold water. Or he a good friend, but I know he gonna try to clown me when we get in front of some girls or some shit. So we all have friend groups
To
like
make
that.
himself look better.
Right. And that doesn't make them a bad person. That just okay. I just know I can't mess with them on that level or whatever, and that's okay, because everybody's not supposed to be everything to somebody when it comes to like a friend group or your tribe or whatever. So I get that. Um, which out of those friends, which ones do you think is the most important? And you can answer in the comments too if you choose to. Jay, what's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in from YouTube. I can see the YouTube on this side, but yeah. So again, I feel like I'm the tell it how it is friend. I feel like sometimes I'm the confidant too or whatever, because I got a lot of shit that's going with me to the grave. So
There you go.
okay, I get that. Yeah, the one that's going to hold accountable. Yeah, definitely. There's nothing wrong with that. So how does that work out for you? Do you feel like sometimes it's appreciated and sometimes it's not?
It's not appreciated because sometimes when you hold them accountable, they take it the wrong way. And now you got to argue with them because they so defensive because you told the fucking truth. You know, some people don't like to be wrong. Some people
Mm,
don't even know when they wrong.
mm, I get that. So now let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like sometimes that you're that person where you don't feel like you're wrong?
No, I'm not that person. I know when I'm wrong. I condemn myself.
Mm. So I used to have a thing where I was that I felt like I was wrong sometimes or whatever after I went back and looked at it, and I had friends that held me accountable for it. So I try to move with a clearer mind now, so I don't get caught up in a situation like that, because it's not too many things I argue about, and it's not too many things when it comes to like friendships that I feel strongly about. But when I do feel strongly about it, or if I am putting up a argument about it, then I tend to not second guess myself because it seems like it's important to me. So those are the things I try not to dwell on. Um, I feel like all this stuff is important to make up a friend group or make up a tribe, because you need a little bit of that to be a well-rounded person. Everybody needs that outlet. Holding stuff inside is what creates school shooters.
But
Is what-
there's no fake people in. in the tribe. It's not called a tribe if someone's faking there.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. I agree with you 100%.
At this point, it's just a social club.
Right. And that's why you choose and pick who you confide in with certain stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't claim people easy.
I feel you. It's
I don't
it's a
give a
lot for
damn if
me.
it's a sister, brother, motherfucking cousin, uncle, auntie, granny. I don't claim people fast, and
Facts.
I will make you feel like that.
I got family members I look past every day.
Yeah, I don't claim people fast because them same motherfucking people. The only time motherfuckers be trying to claim you is when it come to a nigga or a female. Oh, that's my cousin.
Or when it's a benefit. When it benefits them in their life, then they'll claim you quick.
Hey, Kayla.
Kayla, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in.
Hey, are you still in here? Hey, Kay. But yeah, hey y'all. But I'm just saying, like, I don't claim people that fast, and I literally have to care for you like that to be like, oh, this my bro or this my sis or whatever. Well, I don't claim extra sisters anyway. I got enough. But my brothers, like I said, I made my own family. Like I did, I got all sisters, but at the end of the day, I gave my own self brothers. The only thing that make us not kin is blood. You want to know why? Because they always remained the same to me. When I was really going through it, what I told y'all the other night, when I was really going through it, they was there for me, and I was there for them.
Right. So, Real, you just drinking it straight. I like it or whatever, but to each his own, and that's okay because we're a friend group and we're not always supposed to agree.
What he got? What he got?
I told him about that bamboo and that Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got to
So,
drink Apple Crown and Sprite, babe. I didn't get my Sprite tonight, but you know,
Apple
let's go.
Crown.
Kayla, this for you, babe. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink!
Apple Crown and cranberry juice.
I had to say it enthusiastically, like Kayla.
hmm So, for the next part or whatever, how do we nurture these friendships? How do we, keep these friendships going strong or whatever? Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes communicating every day is not it.
It's not.
Yeah. It's okay to take a break from your real friends, from your child. They understand. As long as they know how to reach you or whatever, it's cool. But I don't have to be in somebody's face every day to be considered a friend.
But it's not that you taking a break, it's that you everybody live their own life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody got different shit going on in your life, and most people will say my misery don't like company. So and everybody's not going to be happy jolly every day. Everybody's not want to be communicative every day. Everybody don't want to be everything. They don't want to be that every day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that. I
Right.
feel
And
that.
I'm
I'm
big
very
on that.
understandable.
Yeah, I'm big on that because anybody that knows me know I'm not real big on holidays. So some holidays, I might be all to myself or whatever. I don't push in where I'm not wanted or whatever. So when I see stuff going on, I move accordingly. I may not always be in the people in mode or whatever around the holidays and stuff because normally it's just me. As long as my son taken care of, I be chilling by myself or whatever. So, and that's okay because I know some people are holiday people.
Right.
So yeah. Tommy, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming in. So I feel like that, even if y'all do like y'all meetups or whatever, whether it be in person or on social media, if y'all have a group chat or a group text or whatever, I feel like that's good. If y'all have goals, like shared goals, like workout goals, building money, saving money or whatever, I feel like those are the type of friends that we all need around us. Because anything that's going to help me benefit myself or whatever, I'm with it. Open communication. If you're my friend, I should be able to tell you anything without you, one, using it against me, or two, getting angry because I'm telling you how I feel, or I'm telling you what I'm observing. So those are the type of people that you definitely want around you.
And I also don't want to feel like that everything I ever told you, you're gonna go tell after you mad or after we're not friends or whatever. Even
Right.
though, I'm just saying, even though if you know the type of person that I am, I don't give a damn. I'll
Yeah.
tell it again to the next person.
And it,
If I was comfortable telling you with it, what make you think I wouldn't be comfortable telling the next person?
yeah. I feel like between that, doing that and also trying to, weed out who's for you and everything. Sometimes I tell people stuff just to see what they're going to do, and that tells me how I can move with them.
Hmm.
So that's one of the things I'm big on or whatever. Because especially if I ever see one time or whatever that something I told you gets out or it gets around and somebody else is telling me that, then I know for that point on that hey we might be cool or whatever, but I know I can't talk to you about certain shit because you don't know how to watch your mouth.
Hmm.
So Tommy, what's the weather there in Minnesota, man? Also, Tommy, Rail said he didn't like the Bumbu and Dr. Pepper, man. So I feel like that open communication thing is important too, especially within your tribe, because I should be able again, we should all be able to talk together or whatever, even though I may talk differently with some people other than others, but we should all be able to have a conversation together. And nobody should feel like they're being attacked during this conversation. It should be coming from a place of understanding, even respect and love at some points, in some cases, or whatever. So that's not your friend tribe. If every time y'all come around and they tell you something that you feel like you're being attacked, then maybe you need to move around. And maybe you're not mature enough to see that, hey, they got your best interests at heart. Or maybe you're hanging around a bunch of haters. Only you can define that for yourself. So, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? The relationships in your tribe, platonic, romantic, whatever. Because again, your significant other, if you have one, they can also be a part of your tribe as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like even if you do have a significant other, you also need to have time carved out for yourself and for your other friends. Again, the home is the home, and the significant other is your significant other. But what makes you an individual is the fact that you can hang out with other people and have other experiences as well. Nobody wants to date themselves. That was the cream one. I'm gonna try the strawberry cream one next. Okay. So I feel like, well, let me ask you a question, and I'll ask people in the chat as well. Do you feel like your friendships influence your relationships at all?
Yeah.
Okay. How so?
Well, if you telling them every fucking thing that's going on, they gonna have an opinion. Then when you ain't mad at them motherfuckers again, they gonna still feel how they feel, and you ain't gonna be mad no more. So if you gonna still be with somebody, if you still gonna do some shit, keep that shit to yourself because your friends, your family, and everybody else gonna still have their opinion and how they feel about that person. And then you gonna be trying
Mm,
to convince them not to feel that way after you done told them the bullshit they did. So if you want your shit to stay solid and you want to be happy, keep your business to yourself until you can't keep it to your business to yourself no more.
right. It doesn't always happen like this, but relationships should be relationships. Whatever. If I'm in a relationship with you, then that should be handled between us. Because the moment our friends or family get involved, unless it's something like major, like putting hands on each other or trying to hurt somebody in a physical way, once that is over with and you get over it, yes, ma'am. Once you get over it, now you got your family looking at this person crazy, and you ain't leaving them. And then you got your friends looking at them crazy because you ain't leaving them. That's a whole bunch of mess for no reason.
Yeah, like Kayla said. Kayla said, I value their opinion, but it's still up to me at the end of the day. And guess what? And what by you saying that, that is always why I always said do what makes you happy. Because
Absolutely.
if look, I'm only gonna tell you my true opinion once. If I see that you still gonna keep doing the same thing, everything after that is do what makes you happy. Because you asked for my opinion, I gave you the one opinion, and it's never gonna change. Because
Yeah,
this is how I feel. Now after that, you can take into consideration what I said, but at the end of the day, you have to decide on what you're gonna do. I can't. I didn't put the pipe. I can't put the pipe in your mouth and make you smoke.
hell no. So again, advice is advice, and people take advice from all different people. But at the end of the day, I can't force you to pick that advice up and put it in your pocket and use it. You can either do that or you can leave it on the ground right where it's at. But again, you can't say that it wasn't given. And I agree with you 9 times out of 10 when you give somebody advice, if they don't take that advice and you see they do the total opposite, then what am I wasting my breath for? I'm gonna move on from that situation or whatever because I can still be your friend, but I don't want to be involved in it. Don't tell me nothing
No,
about it.
because after so long, you become a listener and not a motherfucking speaker. And let me
Hmm.
tell you something. Let me know you just want me to listen and not talk. Because if I start giving my opinion, you gonna be mad.
Mm.
I seen it happen real bad. Bitch want to fight me because I told her the truth.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes you just got to learn people and understand if they want you to listen or they want you to actually give advice because some people actually just want you to listen, but they ask it for advice just so they don't take it. And that makes
But
no sense.
but let me know because I'm very opinionated. My once you start talking, you don't even gotta finish. I already got something to say before you even start. Stop talking. Like
So, do you think most people or whatever that do that, do you think they care about that?
no.
Exactly. They don't. They do not care about it. Well, you said no. What was you saying no to? The drink or you was saying no to the conversation? Yeah. Kayla said for sure you live and you learn only when you've had enough. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You definitely live and learn on your own experiences, your own tiredness. You gonna get tired and you gonna want to do it yourself. Don't let
mhm.
nobody force you to do something. And this might not have nothing to do with what you talking about, but I'm gonna tell you this. My mama coached me to tie my tubes. I feel like I should have had 4 kids. I got 3. I got 2 girls and a boy. I should have had 2 girls and 2 boys. That's what I think. I feel like I should have gave my son a brother at home, even though he got brothers outside with with his daddy. But in his mama, in his household, I would love to have 2 girls and 2 boys. But I let my mama coach me to have my tubes tied. And you know why? I feel like my mama just knew that if I didn't get my tubes tied, I would keep having kids.
Mm.
I probably would. Did some good stuff. But I'm just saying,
I'm fucking weak.
I probably would have had more kids if I wouldn't have got my tubes tied. I probably would have had more than one baby daddy. I mean, more than 2 baby daddies. I feel like my mama saved me at the end of the day, but she coached me.
Ooh.
I feel like she should have gave me a choice. Instead, she in there singing this. This is what my mama was singing. Tie them tubes. She was in the hospital with me singing this to the doctor. Tie them tubes. Like, oh my God, like, is it my choice? Did you already talk to the doctor and let him know I need to tie him?
So
He's
let me
already
ask you.
got 3.
Let me ask you a question. Do you regret it?
Yeah, no. It's like 50-50 because once I start realizing that if I my twos one side, who would be my baby daddy right now? And he did the deed who is in my head do not need to be my baby daddy. So yeah,
Right.
I'm
So
really for players fuck up. Not fucked up a couple times. So yeah, I feel like most definitely my suit should
God
have been tied.
almighty. Yes. I get it. And maybe she was just looking towards the future or whatever, so maybe her intentions was well. But again, the decision should have been yours.
I
So
got 3 kids and my tubes tied. Guess what? My mama got 3 kids and her tubes tied with one baby daddy.
mm,
Did she want me to follow in her footsteps or what?
maybe. So like there's ways to get your tubes untied now. If you met the right guy, would you go back and have another one?
They said after 10 years, them bitches supposed to come untie my daughter, 14 years old. Them hoes ain't came undid. They ain't did nothing but stay tied. And I'm
There's
happy
a
with that.
there's
That's good.
hey listen, they ain't never made a lock without making a key for it.
Let me tell you something. If you can knock these tubes loose, more power to you.
Goodness gracious. God almighty.
I want you to knock them loose. Somebody knock them loose.
Kayla said, not no 5 baby daddies. Laugh my
No,
ass off.
yes, Kayla. Kayla, you know your girl. You
Ain't no fucking way.
had about 5 baby daddies. Ooh.
Kay said
That's
Caleb
all I
B,
can
no
do
broke
with
ass
you.
babies.
No broke
Jesus
ass
Christ.
babies. Kay, you been on there for about 2 weeks now. No broke ass babies. No. No,
Ain't no
no.
way in hell.
Pin the comment. Wait, can I pin it?
Let me see.
No. No broke ass babies. No broke
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
ass babies is right.
Ain't
No.
no way in hell, because I
Because
could
if the
never.
baby, let me tell you something. Let me break this down for you. The only way the baby gonna be broke is if daddy came with some broke ass sperm.
Jesus Christ.
The baby was born in motherfucking poverty already.
I had a joke to make about that, but I'm not going to do that.
The baby came out of a poverty ass dick. Whew. Sorry, the baby was homeless before he even got here.
Jesus Christ. Kay said we are not taking that shit into 2026. And
No, like, cause my sister
on as far as I go, future kids, I'm sorry, but Uncle Sean love you, but you got to go somewhere else. I can't.
to the toilet with that condom.
Uh-huh.
I wish you well in the ocean.
Swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed?
Yeah, so when you brushing your teeth, make sure you get back in
Yes.
your throat where the
Get the
baby
back. Yeah,
lay.
get the backs because they either going in the toilet or they swallowed.
Go to the back of the throat where the babies go to sleep and play. Make sure you brush
Jesus
right.
Christ. Anyway,
They were
uh,
like,
mm,
she was
mm,
trying to
mm,
be
mm,
careful.
mm,
She was.
mm,
And Mama, I love you for that because
mm,
guess
mm,
what?
mm, 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 mm,
my
mm.
one son, my one son stressed me out a little bit, so I don't think two sons would have helped me.
Or just they say the more kids you have, the younger one and the younger one and the younger one be worse and worse and worse. I can't do it.
With this generation, woo, these kids are something else.
Raising a child in this generation is not for the weak, man. You gotta have some real strong grounding, and you have to have a tribe because ain't no way. So another thing, real quick, I want to add while we're on that subject of having a tribe. I feel like your tribe, the main thing that keeps y'all the glue is that y'all have common interests. But it's also okay for you and your tribe to have different interests. So I know, for me, I like people that have like that money mind around them or whatever. People are like minded as far as making money, or people who have goals, or even like us with this podcast thing or whatever. So we met at a time. Yes, ma'am.
What do you call a group of people making the same moves? Stagnant. Somebody
Mm,
has to be elevating. Somebody has
correct.
to be the words of wisdom. Someone has to tell you and show you, hey, why be around people who's not going to tell you where you should be, where you should not be, and where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? I like being around people who is elevating. Like one of my homegirl, she got her own beauty salon. She's a single mother. I like that type of shit. I like people who get up and make it happen on their own and they don't wait for people to give it to them. That's what I like. I like being around people who motivate me and I motivate them.
I get it.
And you know how many people I motivate with these three kids that I raised? One just moved out 19 with her own apartment. You know how many people I motivate because the shit I went through and I continue to keep prospering?
Absolutely. I will say this though, and the motivation, that's a big thing. Thank you for sharing that. But also, I love to having friends around me that we all got different hustles. Because when we all got different hustles and we all doing our thing or whatever, then when we come together, we're a powerhouse. So if I got somebody over here doing this or somebody that's good at this and I'm good at what I'm good at and they're good at what they're good at and so on and so forth or whatever, then that's a power team right there and that moves can be made. So again, we all should draw inspiration from each other and from an outside source. And I feel like that a lot of times that you're right, hanging around stagnant people is going to give you stagnant results. So that's one of the things that I try to keep from doing myself because I do not want to be stagnant no longer.
Wait a minute. Kayla talking about some 12 plus 10. No. 12
Ain't no
plus 3.
fucking way.
12 plus 3, that's it. Mm-mm. I'm good.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, you had to get you a TV show on TLC or something.
Yeah, motherfucker, yeah. On Zeus Network, because it ain't gonna be nothing motherfucking Lifetime with you, man. It's gonna be straight Zeus ratchet ass.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, next question. So, I could ask the people in the comments, and also Jay said, "What do you do when you're the one that's always motivating people and you never get that motivation back?" Jay, I'll be honest with you, it sounds like you haven't found your people, man.
That ain't your tribe.
Yeah, it
That
sound like
ain't
it's
your
time.
tribe.
Yeah, it
That
sound like it's
sound
time to
like.
move around.
Let me tell you what that sound like. That sound like some. Every time you motivate them, they come back with something negative, and you got to keep motivating. If they can't motivate you back, cut that shit short.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
Absolutely.
them. It's about them and not you. It's about them and not you. Cut that shit
Mm-hmm.
short. That is not your tribe, babe. That is not your tribe.
Facts. Yeah, if they're constantly drawing off of you and you can't draw from them or whatever, yeah, it's time for you to move around, brother. So it's like some questions that you and Jay, I'm glad you said that because coming to my next point, breathe, girl, breathe.
That's
But
that. That boy, I've been choking all
mm,
day on that thing.
I ain't saying nothing. But the questions that you should ask yourself, yeah, I'm about finished with this one. I need another one.
No, this is a pen. You got a pen or a vape?
No, this is a vape. No, this is a vape, sweetheart.
This is
Yeah.
a pen.
Oh
Look.
no. Oh nah. Boy, I be sitting there geeked all weekend. Boy, ain't no way. So, questions that you should ask yourself, and Jay, I'm glad you mentioned that or whatever. Uh, within your tribe and in your friend circle, you should be asking who challenges me mentally, who supports my growth, who feels like home. Anybody that I feel comfortable around enough, whatever. Those are the people that I need around me at all times because that's where you grow at. That's how you develop. That's where you mature at. It's different from your turn up friends or whatever. Your turn up friends, they gonna always be there anytime you want to have a party. But when you're going through real life shit, they are nowhere to be found. You gotta have friends that support you both inside the club and outside the club or whatever, or
Yeah,
outside the turn up. Yeah,
because some friends are just for partying. That's it. That's it.
yeah.
But do they know that?
They might know it, but they just don't want to admit it.
Oh Lord, I mean, me, I hate to tell them.
Some people or whatever, they good for a good time or whatever, but when it's on some serious shit, you gotta move around. Like, damn, those friends that call you every day around the same time to ask you what you're doing, knowing you be at work, it's crazy. Those are the people that I try to stay away from. And you know what? I've been back here for almost a year. And again, like I said, there's still people that don't even know I'm here. I've been trying to stay away from those circles so much, and I'm about to be gone again because ain't no way. Certain things, man, is just not for you anymore, and you just got to realize that. So, again, I try to move around accordingly or whatever. And again, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I want to go out and enjoy myself, but 9 times out of 10, anybody that knows me and that I talk to every day know where I be at, right here in this house. Or if I ain't at work, or if I'm not working, I'm probably at my one friend house that I normally go to. I'm playing cards, and I'm right back here at this house. I don't go anywhere. The club scene is not for me anymore. Give me a lounge any day, some grown folks vibes or whatever. I can't do this club shit to the extent that they're doing it. I need some growth about me. But to each his own, you have to realize that for yourself because everybody's not there mentally to realize that. So let me see what Kayla said. I got my party friends and I got my friends I can call when I have an emergency. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Kayla, tell me the difference between those friends. What's the difference between them? Of course, we know you have friends that you call in an emergency, but what's the difference between them? So coming up with your friend circle, I challenge everybody to find something that y'all have in common and set a goal so y'all can push it or whatever, just to better yourselves. Because everybody's
I'm over here like, where he gonna get to the wild part?
it's coming. It's coming. So yeah, try to find them friends to motivate you or whatever. Set a goal. All right. So here it comes.
Wait, what?
Wild style, wild style, wild style. So normally I be asking crazy questions or whatever, and people be telling me, Sean, you ain't got no chill, calm down, do something else or whatever. But Quell, it sounds like you want to lead this somewhere or whatever. Do you have anything to ask for the wild style segment? I'll just take a drink.
Oh Lord Jesus, you probably wondering now where the fuck them handcuffs from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie, you caught me mid sentence or whatever. I ain't even gonna hold you. You caught me mid sentence. I was like, oh my. My homegirl B said, oh, you like to be tied up.
So let's ask a question.
Okay.
Hmm.
You see what you see what Caleb posted for you.
Yes, Kayla. Yes, yes, yes.
Be strong, my sister. Be strong.
So when you said, how do you know when you found your tribe?
Yeah.
How do you know when you found your how do you know when you found your inner self?
Mm. You say you like that strawberry you like that strawberry mix real? I'm sorry, bro. I'm my mind elsewhere right now. You know you found your inner self when you're at the most peace. When you feel like, hey, I am so comfortable that I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks because this is what it is. That's when you know you found your inner self. You say your PP is on the charger, Benika.
But wait a minute. I asked this the other night for a reason.
Okay.
Because that question was for me personally. I wanted to
Mm.
know everybody's opinions. When do you know when it's time to let go?
Mm. Well,
How
it's
do
not.
you know when it's time to take them damn handcuffs the fuck off?
You see, I gotta be able to slide out of handcuffs like that, or I ain't doing it because I ain't comfortable.
Well, a lot of people not comfortable. So if I can get you to put these on, that let me know that I can. You trust me.
Right.
You're comfortable around me.
Ariel, what's going on, mama?
But for me, I'm only bringing something like this out if I trust you
Right.
mentally and physically. Because if I keep having any doubt in my mind that you're not worthy of the best part of me, these will never come out.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna take a shot on that, okay?
I ain't mad at a shot.
Ah, she said, that's how I live life to the beat of my own drum. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You definitely have to live life to the beat of your own drum because when you try to live it by the beat of someone else's, baby, your life is gonna be motherfucking confusing, unbalanced, stagnant, confused as fuck. See, I don't like fucking with nobody who gonna have me confused. Do you or don't you?
Real, I almost spit this shit everywhere. He talking about how you know. He said when she say the safe word.
I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even got no safe word shit.
I got one, but it's just like a gag or whatever, just to see if somebody could ever get me to yell it. Yeah, I'm undefeated right now, so
Hmm. I don't got no safe word. I'm just gonna tell you what not to do before it happened, but
no nigga. But yeah, I feel like when you're at most peace, when you're comfortable, and again, like Ariel said, it takes time. It takes actually getting to know somebody, whatever. That's more than a just we met at the club and then we end up going home with each other and now we in a relationship and we don't know each other type shit. That ain't it. Eggs, exactly, Monica. Eggs, because ain't no way. uh-uh. Don't be going to your don't be going to your bag pulling out no tasers and shit. I ain't into that. eggs immediately. But you asked that question for a reason, Quill. What do you feel like? How do you know?
I feel like I know when I just, even though I already don't give a fuck, but like I said, I care about certain things.
Mm,
I love certain people. You can't, it's just some people you just can't help but to love. But let me just say this, when it's time to let go, when it becomes too much, because
mm,
women are some strong endo fucking visuals. They will literally go through and have understanding with a man they knew from the get go probably wasn't for them, but they keep holding on to it because they don't want to start over. But let me tell you something. I know when shit ain't for me, just on based on how they make me feel when I'm talking to them or how when I'm around them. I'm a very affectionate person. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very caring person. And if your vibe and your energy don't make me want to be that towards you, they're not for me.
right.
When I keep having a question how you feel about me, not if you don't even have to have no feelings, but if I keep having a question how you fuck with me, it's not for me.
Mm,
Let it go. I don't give a fuck how good the dick is. It's not for you. And you know what? Do you know that sometimes when you hold on to shit that don't belong to you or die for you, that your blessings will be knocked? A lot of shit will start happening to you in life. You never, we be like, where did this come from? It's because you're doing something that you should not be doing. What you're doing is not aligning with what really is for you. What you're doing is not aligning with your purpose.
mm,
Like selling sex toys, I'm a very sexual person, but sometimes I'll be feeling like that is really not. I mean, I got the gift of discernment, so I know that's not what God got for me. I know that's not what God want me to be doing. I know that's not what God want me to do, but I do it because that's where some money come from. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather be selling toys than selling anything else, if you know what I mean. I could be doing a whole lot of other stuff, but I choose to sell sex toys.
I was tell somebody I don't want nothing that costs like 20 stars on Facebook or two galaxies on TikTok because that's too attainable. Anybody can get $40. So, I ain't into that.
Well,
$40.
how
$40.
many times in one day you gonna get that $40?
Mm,
That shit add up.
yeah,
How
you're
many
right.
times they gonna give it to you?
Yeah,
I had to put my lace in the camera because I want you to see. It's just come right out the
yeah.
scalp.
The mileage get high. Start looking like a turkey gobble. Mm-mm.
Well, how many times you gotta make $40 to get 1,000?
Uh, Probably half of that is 10, 20, probably 30, almost 25 times. Wait, no,
So you gotta
30
give
times,
that.
30
So
times.
you gotta give that thing up 20. Who? How many?
Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now.
How many times you gotta give that thing up to make $1,000 if you only making 40?
Yeah, it's 25. 25.
So you gotta give that thing up to 25 motherfucking times. This is good. Damn.
Could you imagine doing that every day? Damn.
25 times?
Uh,
God damn.
them tires, them tires ain't got no tread.
Look, he said be needing them oil changes a little too often. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Fucking oil change.
Hell no.
Wait, and if she doing 25 every day, woo!
This, this shit,
What's
this shit,
25 times 7?
this shit at least take the weekend off.
But wait a minute, is she doing it every time? Is she doing it with the same person? Is she doing it with the same people? The same 25 people?
28, excuse me, Terrence. Yeah, I was listening to Google.
28, I don't give
Oh,
a fuck. 28, 25, I don't give a fuck.
hell no.
Okay. So what's 28
Ugh.
times? Hold on. 28 times 7. 196? You gotta do it 196 times.
There's no way. And that Ariel said one person 28 times. Yeah, and then the next day do another person 28 times, and then the next day do another person 28 times. That's diabolical. That's crazy work. That's why porn stars retire young.
Woo, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, it's 25. Yeah.
That thing towed down.
Mm-mm-mm. I don't want it. I don't need it. Mm-mm-mm.
And I bet how the way we be taking calls and how we can get somebody off the phone less than 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I bet that's how they be feeling when they. I bet them motherfucking bodies be coming in like the call center.
Jesus Christ. Charge $1,000 the first time by the hour. So
$40.
so give them. Hey, they can have you for the hour for $1,000. That's how you keep your mileage low.
$40.
Ariel, you be thinking about it, huh?
Shit, I didn't think about that shit till right now. What is you talking
Oh
about?
no.
You know what? You been take a shot since you want. Okay, take a
Mm-mm.
shot. Take a shot.
See, y'all always got money with y'all.
Yes, charge her for $1,000 the first time. Let me tell you something. They got motherfucking websites on Facebook with bitches selling that coochie for $1,500. I seen it. I seen it. My cousin and his two white friends split that $1,500. They did
Split it.
3 ways. They all had to pay $500.
Yeah, I knew it was 25, bro. I second guessed myself with, especially when he typed 28 in the comments. But yeah, I was like, nah, that's 100. That's 1,120. Yeah, it's 25. Ain't either way, it's too much. Rather it be 25 or 28. Ain't no fucking way. I
In one
can't do
day
it.
though, god damn.
See, y'all always got money with y'all. We ain't never. We gotta find ways to make money. Women always got money with them.
No, it just depends on what type of woman you is. Some women not doing that bullshit. I'm not doing that bullshit. I don't even. You think I want all them spirits? Look, I already do too much now. You think I want 25 different spirits in me a day?
A day.
Then you wondering why I'm like this?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
even,
calling you John Constantine.
I don't even know no more, Sean. I don't even know. Spirits just discombobulated. You got all them spirits in you. You don't know how to feel, how to think, how to move, how to walk. They
Wonder
done knocked
why.
the lining out of you.
Wonder why you always angry and you got all
Yeah.
different shit. You always craving something different. Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't get me started.
Mm-mm-mm. There's no way. And that's why your tribe and your friend group should be telling you other ways to make money to keep you off of paths like that. Because there's no fucking way in hell. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I will say this too, or whatever. Also, if you have people around you that are good people, that are actually, there for you, your tribe, people that you can confide in, people that does things that you let you know that they appreciate you as well as they always have your back. Make sure you tell them. Make sure you tell them because sometimes they don't hear it enough. But when they realize that you appreciate them or whatever, that's more than anything. That's a great feeling. I try to tell my friends all the time or whatever, especially like that I appreciate them. That's something I'm learning to do. I've told a couple people in this chat that I appreciate them or whatever, um, because I'm trying to be more in tune with my emotions. I think that's what they say. Yeah, my emotions. But yeah, definitely make sure you tell your friends, your loved ones, your day ones, those people that's always in your corner, that you appreciate them. Whether they tell you when you're right or you wrong, the fact that they always give you that good advice and everything, that stands for something. Because in a world where people are taking advantage of people every day, in a world where people don't give a fuck, they keep it moving. They can look past you any time of day. Those are the people that are so important that you keep in your circle. Yes, ma'am.
How important is sex in a relationship?
Very important. And I think it depends on what part of your life you're in too. Depends on how old you are in this relationship or what your sex life is like, or even if you're in that phase of your life. Because some people are not in that phase of their lives.
Who would have knew that all I needed was my glasses on?
Now you feel better? Your eye don't look. Yeah, your eye was trying to tell you needed some help, but you didn't want to put your glasses on.
I feel like the sex is more important based on the vibe y'all got. Because if you the type of people that just like having sex, that's y'all thing. Y'all like having sex, but y'all love each other outside of sex. So you have to literally make sure that the sex and the love and everything all equals out before you
Hmm.
just say, "Oh, it's all about the sex." Don't marry and don't be in a relationship because of the sex. But at the end of the day, it's like if I get married, I want to know that the person I marry is going to be the one who can please me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What are we? We're millenniums, right? Yeah, we're millennials. For the millennial age group, sex is important. We're still in the age, we're still in our sexual primes. Hell, some of the women are just entering their real sexual prime. You know, ones that, just had a birthday, got birthdays coming up or whatever. This is around that time or whatever where y'all, I can't stand you.
you know what I'm doing? What I'm doing?
You combing that hair?
I'm combing your eyebrows.
Oh, stop it, girl. My eyebrows ain't bushy.
Yeah, I want to cut them, comb them. I want to
But
art.
for our age group and for our dynamic, I can't stand. We are in our sexual peaks, our sexual primes, or whatever. So it's okay to be wanting to have sex or whatever, and that's still important to us because we're still doing that.
Oh, you know I play too much. It's my sense of
Oh
humor.
my shit, shit! I need them to f me, s me, me, pull my hair, make me gag. See, was you wasn't here for our kink culture episode, were you, Ariel? That's okay. I'm gonna run that one back. Um, but yeah, it is important, especially for people in our age group or whatever, because don't nobody want to be with no somebody that's not
I
pleasing
ain't
them.
gonna lie, Sean. Whoever my nigga is, I want him to slut me out. I want my nigga to slut me out so I can slut him back out. I don't want to just be out here slutting out people that ain't gonna, that's not somebody that I'm just gonna have crashing out. You ain't even my man and you crashing out. Get
Yes,
on. You
mm-mm-mm.
feel me? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna run that one back or whatever. I'll let you know when. Um, yeah, we got to do another kink culture episode. Quail. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, definitely, man. Hey, listen, I don't want nobody that's like, I don't want no pillow princess, no starfish, or whatever, whatever they call them nowadays. I ain't into that. Yes, we got to be on demon time when it comes to that time. So, yeah, this is a we have gotten off the path of talking about our tribes, but it's okay though. I like that.
but your tribe could be your spouse.
Yeah, of
Your
course.
tribe could be your person.
Yeah, your
Your
person
tribe
is
could be your
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Your
Just
tribe could be anybody you feel safe around and you trust.
talk that shit. Yeah, but one little yeah, she got to be able to do that. Yeah.
I trust you. I'm sitting up here being myself.
Right. Absolutely. Oh,
This is my tribe. This is part of my tribe. You're
right.
part of my
And
tribe.
again, we found each other at a time where we were both was around some negative people, and we all came together and we decided, hey, this is something that we wanted to do. So proud of you because you've been pushing yourself, whatever, to do the podcast thing. Definitely appreciate you. I've seen your growth, your effort, and also y'all motivate me. I always make sure that I'm always here for when you need help or anything, and likewise, you do the same for me. So I appreciate you for that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna talk probably after the new year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, after the new year, we're gonna have to run that King Culture episode back. I got some other stuff, whatever, that I want to talk about, and we could do something, whatever, with it. But yeah, we definitely gonna run that episode back tomorrow. What is you on your episode? Remind the people.
Tomorrow I'll be talking about your destination to your healing journey. I
Hmm.
will be talking about my healing journey and where I came from and where I am now and where I'm trying to go. You don't want to miss it because I'm gonna dig a little bit in the personal, So I'm gonna let the whole world know about me and my story and my healing process and where I ended up at. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people go through different things. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about the raw and the uncut of your healing journey and what's your destination. I mean,
Absolutely.
let out your real raw feelings and how you feel and who made you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it out tomorrow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like this is me. I'm sorry. What I
Look,
went through and who I am now is because of what I went through.
and that's going to be at 6 o'clock p.m. Central time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern time. Definitely tap in if you're not doing anything. It's definitely going to be very informative, a vibe, everything. As always, have your drinks ready because we're going to be on it. Um,
Hey, Terrence said a cabin trip.
yeah.
Hey, the
So
cabin.
Terrence,
Ooh,
let me tell y'all about Terrence, man. Terrence is one of the coolest brothers that I met. Uh, Terrence, how many years ago was it? Was it 2023? I want to say we went on a cabin trip and it was a bunch of strangers and we all met up at a cabin in Tennessee and we had a vibe. We had this one guy that was just trying to get over on everybody, and through that, we all bonded or whatever. We all been cool ever since. Terrence is in Texas or whatever. He's a cool guy, or whatever. Definitely a whole vibe. So if y'all have it, or if y'all don't mind, send Terrence a follow or whatever. He's also very intelligent. He does the fire sticks and stuff as well down there. He be putting people on. So I say, so what happens when you consider a person a part of your tribe, and the whole time the feeling isn't mutual? You'll never know if they don't make it known. Ooh, that's a good one, real.
I'm sorry, but that's where your woman intuition should kick in. You know when shit ain't mutual and when it is. Shit, if that shit you can feel when a mother you can feel when shit not mutual.
And as a man, because you're a man, I will say this: when that happens, everybody's cool until they prove otherwise. And as soon as they prove that that's not the vibe they're on, instead of playing with your heart or playing with your emotions or whatever, no matter what kind of connection y'all have, whatever, that's when you pick up and keep it moving. Because yeah, if you for me, you for me, and if you're not for me, then I can't be around that, especially at this
Let's
age.
say this. I'm 38 now, so probably in my 20s and maybe a little bit in my early 30s, I was testing niggas. It's like it's testing people. Period. Let me say certain things. Let me do certain shit to see what they gonna say and how they gonna react and see if they them type of people that I feel like they are. You know how many people I got disappointed from because I might not even needed that,
Mm,
but I was trying to see if you what you was gonna say or what you was gonna do. That's how you know the shit was mutual because if you would do something for somebody and they won't do it for you, it's not mutual.
mm,
The person you questioning, the person you questioning right now, if you want to know if that shit is really mutual and you can't, cause you can't tell, test their ass. Test their ass.
yeah, and I normally don't agree with like testing people constantly, but yeah, in that case, yeah, that's a test or whatever. Uh, Sometimes it costs you nothing just to see where that loyalty lies, just by giving them something and see what they how they respond, because their response is everything. Whether they meant to do it or whatever, they could cut themselves off and not even know it. And that's okay sometimes. Some people are, it's not that y'all have to fall out on a bad note or whatever. It's just that's the end of their journey with you. And again, you can want the best for them, but probably just not around you. I see it happen all the time. That's why I don't get too upset about shit no more. For real, for real. Absolutely. I say that. I've been big on that, especially this year. People show you who they are, believe them the first time. Absolutely. I Ariel, that has been probably my motto of 2025, whatever. So many people that I've cut off and stopped dealing with just because the vibe wasn't there or because they were acting a certain way or whatever. So I just took it for how it was and just kept it pushing. Even tonight, it's a it's an eye opener seeing certain things, whatever, because I pay attention to my surroundings all the time. And so when I see certain people do certain things, whatever, this just tells me a lot. And half the time, I don't even speak on it. I just move accordingly.
Me too.
Hmm.
I told you I only speak on stuff when it weighs really heavy on my heart.
Right.
a lot of times shit don't even be worth it. I don't even care, especially when you know people just gonna lie about it anyway or not take accountability. I don't got time for that, man. Get the fuck out my
Right.
face. I don't care. I don't care.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Well, Miss Quail, I appreciate you as always, and definitely I'll be with you tomorrow night. Again, 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have two battles tomorrow night afterwards, so at 8 and at 9. But I'm definitely gonna be there rocking with you for the beginning of it all the way up until that time. So definitely make sure y'all check us out. I already got a couple episodes lined up coming up or whatever, but again, I'm gonna put them out on Mondays like I normally do. I appreciate everybody who came through tonight. I'm probably about to go over to TikTok and vibe out a little bit to some music, whatever. So if you haven't followed me over there already, you can. Definitely a vibe. We definitely do the open panel discussion. So we talk about stuff. Come up, say your piece, or you can stay in the comments, whichever you prefer. But even if you come up on the panel, you don't have to turn your camera on. It's just a voice for people to go on and speak their minds. So I definitely appreciate y'all so much. Uh, appreciate the Facebook viewers. Appreciate the YouTube viewers that are still here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great night, Quail. Appreciate you as always. Hang tight for me for a minute. To everybody else that's on the broadcast, I will talk to y'all next week if you do not follow me over to TikTok. Peace.